So let me say, it is my high honor and distinct privilege to introduce to you the President-elect of the United States of America, Donald Trump.
And no, I'm not being told in the earpiece that this is all just a joke. Ladies and gentlemen, this is 2016 and this is happening. Well, hello, good evening, welcome to the very late show, everybody. It's been quite a busy night yesterday, isn't it? And as a lot of people were shocked by yesterday's final results, Louis went on the streets to ask several people to try to find the perks of having Trump as the new President of the United States of America. And these are the answers.
What are, in your opinion, the perks of having Donald Trump as the new President of the United States of America?
Let me think.
I don't know. Well, at least thanks a million Trump forget to hear Michelle Obama's speeches for 4 minutes.
Now, we've been talking about the US election for quite a few months, and I feel like everyone's getting sick of it. Am I right? So, I decided that, instead of talking about the dark future of the United States, we would do something different by moving to Paris. Just for the night, because, let's be honest, who does not love Paris apart from Parisians themselves? Nobody! So here, we are telling me in the earpiece that we are in lack of money, so here is an ad to remedy to this tragedy. Stay tuned, guys, and don't change channels because we are back in a minute.
Hello everybody, you're back on the very late show with the one and only Michael Smith. So, well, if you missed the beginning of our show, you don't know that I've decided to change country for the night, as I reckon that we're all tired of the elections. So, if you still did not understand, we are basically just pretending that we are in Paris, and while we were all busy listening to all the very wonderful speeches of our elect President Donald Trump, here are all the news that you have missed and that happened in the city of London. Well, there is this new dance move that has been sweeping through the whole world now called the dab, that we've literally seen everywhere over the past few months. Indeed, Miss Universe dabs, Prince Harry attempted to dab, Rihanna dabs, Clinton dabs, and even your grandma does. So, as you can tell, this popular move is done by everyone and even became such an addiction to some. Which is the case of Jean Neymar, a Parisian student who has to deal with it every single day since December 2015.
It started over a year ago on the 5th December 2015 to be exact. I saw the video of this guy on Twitter dabbing and I went nuts. And I could not stop him to doing that gest.
So, the first time I saw him doing it, I just did not understand. You know, I just thought that it was smelling his armpits, as usual. But if I knew what it would have led to, I would have literally stopped him right away.
At first I trained just twice a week, but then as I was practicing, I just wanted to improve. And well, at a point it got worse. I could not stop myself anymore. Anytime I heard a sound, I dab because I feel like I do. Like I need it to do.
One day he dabbed at the sound of the doorway, and it is when I started to have doubts about his addiction. But then I truly understood that something was going on when he literally started to dab for anything. And when I mean anything, anything. For example, after walking down the stairs, like who dabs after walking down the stairs? Nobody, just him. Even on the fucking soundtrack of Game of Thrones. Like, duh.
Because I began to dab literally for no reason at one point, even during my sleep, it became like an urge to do it. Not only that an impact on me, but on my relatives. They could not stand me anymore. I even fought with my friends in the street because of it.
One day, he literally forced me to dab with him.
I Like, come on, dab, just like this. Come on!
This is crazy, isn't it? But don't you worry about Jean Neymar. We had some news of him this morning and apparently he's doing all good and hasn't dabbed for 5 months now. Round an applause for him, everybody. Well done, buddy. Okay, so, while some are addicted to dabbing, others have a different kind of addiction, smoking. Indeed, according to the statistic, over more than 60 million of French people are smoking at least 1 cigarette a day. So, to remedy to this serious matter, the French Tobacco Info Service has decided to create this new concept called the months without tobacco. Like, seriously, I'm not joking. The months without tobacco. How stupid. Do you really believe that a tobacco addict could really quit smoking for months? Or well, if one miraculously manages to do it, did they really believe that the person was not going to treat himself with 3 packs a day after not smoking for months? French people
Now, here's a new topic about French people. Well, you may know that French people, and Parisians especially, are known for being the grouchiest people in the world. Don't you agree? I'll take this as a yes. So, as we can tell, this is a really unusual to find people in the street of Paris not looking grumpy, apart from tourists obviously, but with miraculously fun one. And her name is Ella Lapèche, and she's going to give out a secret about how to be a Parisian and to be happy for 1 hour at the same time by showing us a day in her life. Here's our report about her.
So I basically start off my day with waking up at 7 in the morning, and because I figured out that the main reason why Parisians are always grumpy is because they hate to wake up early in the morning. So I came up with the idea of setting the time on my phone for 3 hours. So when I look at my phone, after waking up, it's not 7 a.m. but 10 a.m. Then I make a coffee and stare at the street through my window pane while drinking it. But because of the fact that Paris weather usually makes me in a bad mood, I just stuck a sun on my window, so to pretend that every day is a sunny day. Brushing my teeth, dressing up, basic stuff, you know. But again, I do my best so I can be positive and not be in a bad mood. So just by looking at my face, you know, makes me in a bad mood. I just stuck a picture of Beyonce on my mirror, so when I wake up in the morning, I can pretend like I woke up like this, you know, like. By constantly repeating to myself that I'm in a good mood. Stand up!
Besides from Parisians being grumpy from 8 o'clock in the morning until 8 o'clock in the morning, children can be too from time to time. For example, when parents don't want to buy them the new iPad even after having no bad parents for 2 days in a row at school. Like, are parents mad or something? But kids can also be a pain in the ass at dinner time, especially when you give them a plate full of vegetables and tell them, this is your dinner, now eat it. Now, this isn't be the case of these kids, of this French 6-year-old kid named Jules, who was thanked by starving kids after finishing his plate full of carrots. Can you believe it? After this great accomplishment, some association they are fighting hunger all over the world were so amazed that they congratulate him by donating a full year of meals to Jules. What a good deed, isn't it? Now I ask a round of applause for Jules as he finishes his dish. Come on everybody, he deserves it!
Talking about kids and family, there's this thing that takes place from time to time a little bit everywhere in France called La Manif pour tous, which stands for the demonstration for all. Basically, this event consists in doing a historical reconstruction of the Middle Age with a bunch of French people gathering in a specific location. Like, how cool! So what they do is that they all ramble through the streets of Paris and wave some sign like showing things like 2 mummies with no daddy is not equality, or family matches with 1 daddy and 1 mummy. But like, look how realistic it is. Like, just looking at the pictures make me feel like I'm back in the 5th century. French people, they will always amaze me. Now, last but not least, our final topic about French news. So unless you've been living under a rock for a couple of months now, you know that aside from dabbing, a new trend has been going on lately. the mannequin challenge. Just like the dab, everyone has been doing it, going from the White House with the Obama family to Paul McCartney, from Beyonce to Adele, and once again our dear Hillary Clinton, who literally seems to base her campaign on being up to date with the latest trends to win votes. Don't you also think? So as literally everyone has been doing it. We've interviewed a French student age of 25 who was harassed after confessing that he has not done a mannequin challenge yet. As he has been attacked several times, the law student prefers not to talk with his face uncovered and does not want us to disclose his name. So we've decided to call him Olive for a report.
Tell us what happened exactly that day.
Basically, I was at the library working on an essay and I received a Facebook notification on my phone and it happened. That was an invitation from my uni to participate in the mannequin challenge that will take the day after. And as I hate these kind of things, I just declined. But if I knew what would happen afterwards, I would not have done the same mistake. Then I come back home and I receive a text from my my ex, who asks me why I did not want to participate in the mannequin challenge. And I told her the truth. I say I found the idea stupid and I don't know why, but she suddenly got mad at me for being so antisocial.
What?
And what about your friends' reactions?
Pretty much the same thing happened with them. Just after arguing by text with my ex, they all started to call or text me by saying that I was a fool and that I should finally accept the invitation before anyone else would see that I refused. They even told me that they will not hang out with me anymore, as it was such a shame to be friends with someone like me. But then it was too late. A guy from my school saw it and he spread it all over the internet. It completely went viral. People that I don't know even started to send me threats on social media. Even members of my family received some and they got angry at me for being so stupid. Then my girlfriend said that she could not handle it anymore and broke up with me. Like everything went so fast. Sorry, I'm still affected.
Loads of things are being said about French people. Like we saw earlier, for example, the fact that they are always grumpy or that they are apparently smelly people, but also the fact that they are always claim to have all the answers to everything. And so that is what Louis and Elisou have checked by doing a street interview in the neighborhood of Paris to confirm or not these thoughts. Here's ours quick as a flash.
Hi, do you speak English?
Yes, a little.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you some very simple questions. You will see they are very easy. And you have to answer them as quick as you can. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, fine. Hitler or Stalin?
Okay, so we're going to do a simple game, but you have to answer as quick as you can. Are you up for it?
Yes, I am.
So, Israel or Palestine?
What?
Daesh or Al-Qaeda?
I thought it was going to be easy questions. Charlie or not Charlie?
My name is Paul, not Charlie.
Well, I guess we can't really confirm this claim. Enough mocking Persian people now. No, joking. Aside from being hilarious as we just saw with our As Quick as a Flash interview, we've also noticed that French people are actually good in English. Just as I am in French, which means not at all. Here's the proof.
Hi, do you speak English?
Yes, a little.
Perfect, we are journalists for an American TV show and we'd like to interview some American tourists about what they think of France. But we can't find any in the streets. Can you just pretend for us that you're one?
Yes, but I have a French accent, so people are going to see that I'm not an American.
No, your accent's perfect. You definitely sound like an American, trust me.
Ah, you think? Right.
Okay, so here we are with an American who's going to tell us, like, where do you live actually?
Texas.
So yeah, we are going to ask him what is the purpose of his stay here in Paris.
Yes, I love Paris.
Well, so that is for tonight, guys. But don't you worry, we'll back on TV tomorrow for a very special night at 11:30 as usual. Don't miss it. Have a good night and see you tomorrow.